Hello everyone, welcome to this today's session. Our session is AI automation, the skill every professional should know. So quickly I will start by sharing my screen. So can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Today we are covering AI automation, the skill every modern professional should know. So by the end of this session, you will know what AI automation actually is. So what an AI agent is and where this is already showing up in real business work. So what we'll cover? So today we will cover understand what is AI automation and how it is different from the traditional automation. So then AI agents and automation and real business use case. So then what actually makes automation or AI powered and AI agents, how they go from simple bots to goal driven systems. And third, real business use case where this is shows up across the company, not just the IT fields. So let us understand what is AI automation. So the word automation, so like it is any system that completes a task without a human doing every step. So it is the basic definition of automation, which we know. So and then AI automation is one type of automation, the type where AI does the deciding instead of a fixed rule. So the traditional automation, it has a fixed rule like A, B, and it gives us outcome of C, we can say that. So but in AI, where there is AI, there is a there is a like a brain involved, we can say, the large language models, or which can understand the NLP, the natural language processing. So and it will drive the decision. So whenever the agent is involved, whenever the agent is involved, the decision is flexible, and rest of the system, it will help in the repetitive task, and it will drive our business outcome. So So we can say that AI automation understands the patterns and context, and it handles messy unstructured input. Whereas the normal automation, or we can compare with the bots. We can say someone will get confused between the normal bot and the AI bots. So are they the same? No. The normal bot, they have a fixed rule. They have a fixed PDF or the fixed documents processed in it or programmed in it, so it will follow those steps. So if a user asks any unstructured query, or if the user asks anything beside those documented fed, so it will just break out. So but what about the bots which are AI powered? So where there is a large language model involved in it, so where there is a brain, or where there is a reasoning capability of the agent, then it can handle the unstructured data, it can handle the messy data, although it can process the messy user query, and it will give the realistic approach. So so the what I said, there are two types of automation, the traditional one and the AI automation. So we must be clear about this. So traditional automation, as I said, it follows a fixed script, then breaks on anything unexpected. So it should need clean structured data or clear instruction from the user. So it follows a one rigid path, no exceptions. But where AI automation, or which is the one, the agents, which are the one application of the AI automation, so it understands the patterns and context, so it can handles messy unstructured input, so adapts when things don't go as planned, and makes judgment calls within guardrails. So let's get deeper into the AI agents and automation. So what is an AI agent? So AI agent perceives a situation and it decides what to do, takes action using tools, then checks the result until the goal is done. So for clear understanding, I gave the example of the rule based bot and versus the AI agent. For example, the rule based bot, we can see we have in every platform, we have an assessment chat with our assistant. So those are the rule based bots. So they follow one fixed path, no memory of past steps. They don't remember our past conversations or fails on anything unexpected or handles a single task only. But AI agent plans multiple steps toward a goal. So it uses its own knowledge sources, it uses its own tools, it uses own data sources. There are many things which where we can connect our AI agent to our companies or to our business use case to solve our problems, adjust when the situation changes, and handles open-ended multi-step goals. So real business use cases. So here for to get basic understanding. So for example, meeting reminders, we all have our reminder set on our phones, on our laptops. So traditionally, if you have set the reminder, same reminder every time, it will remind you every day if you have set for a particular time. But if you have an AI automation reminder, so it suppose if you have set dual meetings at the same time, so it the AI automation reminder, it can notices the conflicts and it reschedules on by its own, because we have in such a powerful agent, we can create such a powerful agent. So then invoice processing, so if you have any business running or any retail running, so if you so any customer is unhappy with your product, or and they want a refund or something happens, or they have sent you a invoice, so the normal bot, or what we which follows a traditional automation, so it will read its script, or it will read its program, or it will go through its program, and it will just, if the threshold is uh, fixed threshold triggers approval. So if the threshold is within the invoice is within the threshold, so it will just route to the manager, so for the approval. So but in a AI automation, so it will reads the messy invoices as well if the format is changed, or sometimes a new vendor sends a invoice, if the before the vendor didn't purchase anything, it is a completely new vendor. So if that happens with the traditional automation, it just breaks, because because it doesn't follow those steps. But in AI powered automation, it can read the messy invoices. If it doesn't only captures the keywords, but it can go through what is the invoice is telling. So what kind of invoice is this? Is it a red flag, or it is no, it is just within the threshold? So if it is within the threshold, it will give us the refund, and it automatically processes the refund. Or if it is greater than the threshold, it will route to the human approval with the summarization, not only just the routing the ticket to the or invoice to the manager. It will give you the whole summary of what kind of invoice is this. Is it real urgency, or it can be, it's like if we can take it slowly, or what kind of is, so that can human can review it very quickly, and it flags the issues as well. So the support tickets, every company has support ticket forms. If we have to fill manually the support ticket form, and it will route to the particular person who is handling the support ticket. So traditionally it sends an auto reply, okay, your support ticket has been created, or it's done. But in AI automation, if you automate your business use case, or automate your company with the AI support ticket agent, so it will understands the issue. My laptop is like, for example, my laptop is not working. I want to change my laptop, or any issue with the employees have many issues with their systems, or so they can create a support ticket with the use of AI automation agent. So it will understand the issue, and if the issue is according to the company policy, it will resolve on its own. But if it needs any approval from the higher level, so it will just route to the corresponding person who's gonna handle those issues. So we have many business use case these days. So as the platform is evolving, as the AI agents are everywhere, so they are in every field, like customer support, then finance and operations, the sales and marketing, HR and recruiting. So Yeah, the as the manual process it takes, for example, just for the invoice processing, the manual process it can take 2 days, up to 2 days. So multiple people should get involved, multiple reviews, manual reviews, back and forth emails for the errors. So it will take more than 2 days maybe. But with the AI automation, it's just a matter of 10 minutes. So it will extract the data, validates it, and routes it for the approval. So how this is the power of the AI automation, we can say. So this yeah, this is the much more deeper use case, um real world use case for AI agents transforming industries. This is the same in the supply chain, in the finance, in the healthcare sector as well. AI agents are taking their part, and in the software engineering as well. So the major takeaways from this is, like AI automation understands messy input and adopts traditional automation and just follows a script. So the AI agents plans, acts, and adjusts across multiple steps toward a goal. This isn't just IT; it's already reshaping support, finance, sales, and HR. To acquire this knowledge, or to acquire how to build AI agent, so you don't need to leave your job, or oh, okay, I have to learn new skills. No, within your field you can apply AI agents in many ways. So you can process it, you can develop for your own business case without leaving your job. So you can learn those skills, how to develop AI agents according to your business use case, and you can learn without leaving your job. So that's why we have our paid training as well. So yeah, the more information will be given by our certified Microsoft certified trainer Sajida Sultana. So she is a Power Platform developer as well, and MVP, most valuable professional. So it is an award given by Microsoft for those people who have done an excellent job in the community, who have shared their knowledge for the community and have done well for the community. So I will hand over to the Sajida. So Sajida, please can you continue.
Okay, thank you, Nida, for your great presentation. Okay, let me share my screen so that I can show my presentation also. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Sajada Sultana. Nida already mentioned I am Microsoft MVP on Copilot Studio, and I am Microsoft certified trainer last 2 years. So today we are going to talk about something that is becoming increasingly important in almost every profession, that is AI automation. So before we begin, I want to make one thing very clear. You don't need to become a developer or programmer to understand today's class, because today's class is very uh, either designed for the non-technical person. So just think about your normal working day. Maybe you receive email, maybe you copy some information from one system to another system, or maybe you send the same type of response repeatedly. So just think about it. It's one kind of repetitive task, right? Repeated tasks. So each task may have few minutes. Then you can think, okay, it's just taking few minutes, or maybe it's taking 1 hour. I can do it manually. But think about it. If you do repeat in every day, every week, or entire year, think about it, becomes a lot of time, right? So AI automation is about teaching the technology to handle some kind of repetitive works for us. Let's take an example, the washing machine. We all know about this machine, right? So washing machine doesn't remove the need for people, right? People use the washing machine, but what it does, it automates the repetitive part of the washing the cloth, right? So Power Automate does something similar for the digital world. So today we are going to learn how we can make the works more simple and in a practical way. Okay. So first of all, I will explain what is Power Automate. Then I will explain some of the concepts. It's a very short time, so I will try my best to give the overview so that you can get some context about the Power Automate. So let's start with the most important question, that is, what is Power Automate? So this slide shows a Cloudflow and the desktop automation, connector, AI builder, low code design, cross application workflow. So it sounds like technical, right? But let's make it simple. Imagine you hire a digital office assistant. So you tell the assistant, when a customer sends us an email, just check the email, understand what they need, save their information, and notify to the contact person and prepare the response. So it's one kind of step by step process, right? You were saying. So this assistant, what it will do, uh, he or she will follows all the instructions every time, right? This is necessarily the Power Automate does. So Power Automate is like a digital assistant that follows the business rules that we will give to the automation, right? So the first thing is the cloud-based workflow. That means this is mainly the cloud-based. Think about the ordering food online. We order the food on online, right? We place the one order, but one action can, when the action happens, when we give the order, then the action happens. It has many other steps. Let's say the restaurant receive the order, the kitchen prepare it, payment is proceed, and then maybe one driver assigned to receive the food, right? You will get the notification also. So you didn't call each department manually. You just do a order and everything is happening automatically, right? So this is one kind of the cloud-based workflow automation. Let's try to understand what is the desktop RPA, that is automatic repetitive PC tasks. That means imagine someone who opens the same application every day and download a report, or maybe he or she can copy the information, paste the information in the another system and save the file. So what is happening, he or she is doing everything the same work in his or her desktop, right? So instead of doing this, what we can do, we can make one AI automation on your desktop so that it will follow all the steps and it will do it automatically. And the third thing is, it's a very common word, the third party connectors for the technical person, right? So within the Power Automate, Microsoft introduced a lot of connectors so that you can connect different type of connectors from external system. Let's say you have some data in your another cloud database. Let's say it can be the Firebase, it can be the Azure Blob Storage, but you want to connect those data within your automation. It has 300 plus connectors just to connect all the databases, external system in the automation. Then the AI builder and intelligent process automation. What does it mean, the AI builder? So Anita already explained what is the traditional automation, right? So traditional automation is good. It following some of the rules, such as if the amount is more than 1,000, send it to the manager. But AI becomes useful when the system needs to understand the information. Let's say you have some business requirement. In that cases, you don't know the next step based on the user input. So what you can do, you can add one AI agent. That AI agent will drive the next step. So we can add the AI agent within the Power Automate. And the last property of the Power Automate, that is low code, no code flow designer. So Anita already mentioned you don't need to be become developer. Power Automate has a good visual interface. You can drag and drop all the nodes one by one, so you don't need to be write any code. You can just drag and drop and make your automation. It's really easy. Okay. Now the question comes, why become an AI automation developer? So organization have the repetitive process in different section, right? In HR, finance, customer service, sales. So companies increasingly need people who understand both the business problem and how the technology can automate it. The two things, one is that they needs to know understand the business problem, and at the same time they needs to know the technology he or she can automate, right? So you don't necessarily need to start as a software engineer, you don't need, but understanding the business process can be extremely valuable. Suppose you work in a HR department, and every new employee you requires 15 manual steps, let's say. So if you understand those steps, you already understand the problem, right? Because you do the same things again and again. So now you understand the problem. Then you can learn the Power Automate to automate that kind of process. So instead of thinking, okay, maybe I'm not the technical person, this is not for me, just think about it. What repetitive problem I do understand that technology can help to solve this one, right? So this is where the automation start. Okay. So let's try to see what are the new things in the Power Automate. Why do you need to learn the Power Automate for becoming the AI automation developer, right? So this year, Microsoft introduced a lot of good stuffs within the Power Automate so that the technical user, the same type, the non-technical user can easily use the interface. So everywhere Microsoft is trying to integrate the Copilot, that is the very common word, right? The Copilot, like the ChatGPT. So Copilot assisted flow creation with natural language. So within the Power Automate, we have two type of process for making the automation. You can use the manual process, the drag and drop option. At the same time, if you know the uh, business problem, then you can write it by natural language and the copilot will do everything. Just you need to integrate the connection. And then the second property they just introduced this year, that is AI builder and generative prompt for intelligent automation. So what I already mentioned, the AI builder, that means we can make the agent within the automation. Sometimes we know all the steps. That is good. It's a traditional flow, right? But if you think you have something that you needs to just uh, we can say like, okay, I need something that I need help the LLM, and the agent will decide what we need to do next, right? In that cases, we can integrate the AI agent within the automation. And then the step is the desktop automation that I already mentioned. We can automate the desktop on-premises things by using the Power Automate desktop apps. Then the advanced approval and workstation and the multi-agent flow. So not only we can make the single agent, we can also make the multi-agent within the automation. So let's say you have different type of works that you need to do by using the agent. In that cases, you can make the multiple agent for multiple purpose. So this kind of properties are already exist in the Power Automate so that you can easily make the AI automation. Okay, now I will show one live demo, and the demo mainly here we are trying to make one AI automation, that is AI powered customer email assistant. So what it will do, first of all, the customer will send the question, and then the AI agent will try to figure out what customer is saying, what is the intention of the customer. According to the intention, it will store the information in the simple Excel file. You can store the information in different database. Let's say you can use the Dataverse, you can use the Firebase, you can use the SQL database. But for the simplicity, I'm using here the Excel file. And then the AI agent will help us to write the draft, and then human reviews the draft. we all know the AI agent can generate the wrong response, right? So before sending anything to the other user, before going to the live, every time as a human, it's your responsibility, your duty just to check everything is good or not, because it's an AI generated. If you feel okay, it's perfectly fine in my with my thinking, so I am happy with the response, I can send to the other user. But if you feel okay, this kind of information maybe I need to update, then you can manually update and then you can send the final response to the customer, right? So let me show you the demo. Can you see my screen? I am opening the Power Automate UI.
Yes.
Okay, so what I said before, we can use the different, we can use the drag and drop feature. So let's say if I want to add something, I just need to click here. Now it's showing all the blocks, all the nodes. We can just drag and drop in here, then it will automatically add. So let me just start this one that I've already prepared. Okay, so first of all, since the trigger steps is we need to send the email. So I will send one email. Okay, I will send this email to my organization email just for triggering purpose. And now I'm sending one message. Let's say I cannot access my account. So I'm writing as a user, I can't access my account. And here I'm writing, let's say hello. I tried to sign in to my account several times today, but now my account, let's say, appears to be blocked. Waited for about, let's say, 40 minutes, and still I can't log in. Okay, let's send again. You please help me to get access to my account. Help me get access to my account. Okay, see. Maybe I can mention the name. So what I'm doing here as a customer, I'm sending one email just with a normal problem. I cannot access my account. This is my account problem. So I'm sending the email. Okay, I just tried it 1 hour ago. So if I go again, it will take just few seconds to start the automation. So in the meantime, I want to show the Excel file. Right now, there is no cases, but when it will execute, it will automatically create the support log here within the Excel file. Okay, now it's showing it just ran about 19 seconds ago. So let's try to see what it's doing. So first of all, it's taking the email, and within the email, it's showing the HTML response. So what you need to just pass to the AI agent, we need to pass the plain text to the AI agent so that the AI agent can easily understand, okay, this is the customer issue and this kind of things I need to reply. And then I pass the result. store the information in the Excel file, and then I send it as a draft through the Outlook. So now it's got created the support log within the Excel file. It's showing the date, and this is the customer email, this is the subject, and I'm asking the AI agent just to um, store the summary of the problem. So it just make the summary. And if I open the email, what I'm getting as a draft. Okay, so I got it 1 minute ago. It's showing this is the customer email subject category. Category is the account issue, and I asked the to the AI agent, please categorize the priority. So I give some of the instruction for the priority. Now it's showing the medium, and this is the problem summary, and this is the draft response. So it's showing, hello, Sarah, thank you for reaching out, and okay, temporary due to the multiple unsuccessful sign-in attempts. So how it gets information. So let me show you one thing. So within the AI agent flow, okay. So within the AI agent, what I am asking here, I am giving some of the instruction, and this is the customer support knowledge base. I'm saying if the information is, if the customer issue is related to the account, then give some of the information. Let's say the locked account, maybe after unsuccessful 5 times unsuccessful sign-in attempts, it should show like this. So I'm giving some of the instructions so that the AI agent can already know about my intention as a developer, right? Or as a owner. So according to the knowledge base, it's just generating the response. So you don't need to read all the customer issue. You don't need to just find out the information from your knowledge base. AI is doing everything. You need to just review the email and then you can send it. So I'm showing here very high level. If you want to learn step by step, the hands-on, we have on courses that is AI automation. Let me stop share. Mushi, are you here?
Oh, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you, Sajida. It was very helpful. I know some of you I never met before, and some of you I met before. But whoever is new with us, please know that something about us. We are a non-profit organization, and Sajida did share the link. Let me share my page. This is the link she shared. Um, as part of this nonprofit, that when you go AIUFAR or foodalliance.org, you are going to see this. But this is that Power Automate AI automation. This is very low, something that you cannot learn over 2 hours, 3 hours. It's going to take us to work together at least 20 hours minimum, 20, 25 hours that we set up that classes, 24 modules. Here you see the 12 classes, 24 modules. In these 24 modules, you see that 18 hours. We want to offer to the community first time that AI automation, especially Power Automate area. Some of you are in our Copilot, that program that we're running now. This is that next version of the Copilot. So this is not for anyone who is non-technical. This is going to be technical. So with that being technical and then a little bit technical, you saw that what Sajida showed you, that you have to understand some concept. But at the same time, what we are seeing in the job world, that old way, that the way you used to make software versus new ways, is software is different. It won't be any more SDLC, that those who know software development cycle, we call ADLC, Agent Development Life Cycles. Okay, so SDLC moved to ADLC, but this is what you're going to be learning in Power Automated, that how all this ADLC, that AI automation and building the intelligence throughout these 18 hours courses, and same time we'll show you some of the possibilities and use cases we are doing for our non-profit or organization. After this that session, when we introduce this kind of program in the community, that in with a low price, then we we but we are not authorized from Microsoft keep doing it forever. So it's going to move to for profit purpose that other companies are charging. That if you can look at a website, how long how much costs, none of this course is less than 2000, 2000, 2500, 3000. You can take a look at it. Okay. So we are hoping that you will take advantage of this early bird price. And after that, the classes starts, I believe, September 3rd, and it's Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So and then some of you might have a thing on Saturday you cannot join. Any classes that you are not able to join in person, we record it. We'll share the recording with you so that you will have access to that recording. And those access is like pretty much lifetime. We are not taking away from you. All right. Any questions so far? What about to happen? Related to what Sajida said, and you'll get to know a lot more that by going through these Power Automate sessions. So if not, let me see that we just want to let you know this early bird price is going to be this week, and after that it's going to move to for 499. All right. So until Friday, after Friday 499, just keep that in mind. And then after this cohort, that we cannot offer this really cheap price for future. And money, all the money we generate, it goes back to the community, that we can even help not only getting that professionals like who is certified MVP, MCT, like Sajida, that come to the community, and also like use the resource to help people feeding and the needy in the community. All right. Thank you everyone for joining. If you do not have any questions, I'm not saying, please take advantage of that opportunity. And we appreciate your time, and we also appreciate those who is supporting our cause. We look forward to see you in our classes. Have a good night.